know it's a highway over there, or some kind of main road or whatever, but it also kind of seems like a river in a way, you know? Like one of those big quiet rivers at the bottom of a canyon or something. I mean, it's pretty much too dark to see anything down there anyway, but maybe if a car drove by. That's not really happening at all. It has the same kind of power. Like you can't see it there, but you can feel it there, you know? The way the wind is blowing through the trees and leaves, it kind of sounds like water in a way. It's weird. The deer is humble, lovely as God made her. I watch her eyes and think of wonder owned. These strange priests enter the Cathedral of Woods, and 7 Marys cleanse their hands to woo her. Foot?
What?
Oh, it's a poem. The Deer and the Snake by Kenneth Patchen.
Oh.
Yeah, it's really good. Here's this other poem. In memory of Kathleen. The last 2 lines of the poem are beautiful. Upon her eyes that she might ever know. Nothing worse than the cold cry of snow.
Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. I don't know. I usually come out here to just sit in silence.
Oh yeah, my bad. I mean, I guess I just talk a lot whenever I'm on wine. Other drinks too, yeah, but just like wine especially. It's getting pretty cold out here, huh? Do you ever think of hypothetical conversations you could have with people? I know it doesn't seem like it, but it's hard for me to talk to people. It makes my body tense up. I do this weird thing where I write down potential conversations and practice them out loud so I'll be ready or something.
I'm just trying to get as far away from everyone as I can, I guess. I'm the seagull.
Can I get a package of the 4-leaf?
How old are you?
Old enough.
Is you?
Sometimes I wonder.
$4.
Actually, can I get this in the gold?
Yeah. $4.
3.
4.
3.
4.
Fine.
Thank you very much.
Follow me to hell. I open with these words, disguised in the clothing of sheep. I did. Let me take you to the quarry. We can swim and take off our clothes. They could find.
Why do you think we do it like this?
I don't know. Maybe we're afraid of how each other's voices sound. Or the way our own voices sound.
Why?
I don't know. Maybe because, like, when you hear something, it seems more real than when you just read something that's written down. Things are more scary when you know for certain that they're real.
You're afraid of things that are real?
coffee today.
Yeah, good, thanks.
What can I get you?
Can I get coffee?
How do you like it?
Oh, cream and sugar. No cream and sugar.
Okay.
Can I just have a sec?
Yeah, take your time. I'll be back with the coffee.
Still need more time?
Yeah. Can I get 2 over easy eggs and some toast?
What kind? Wheat. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay, I'll have it right out.
You know they cut this stuff with peas, right? In Cuba or whatever?
Yes?
Pain penetrates me drop by drop.
What?
I think we can relate to each other.
How?
Well, you're crying in a public space, so I figure you're pretty heartbroken or bereft or whatever.
Thanks for the analysis.
Sorry, I wasn't trying to be invasive. I was just trying to make a connection, be empathetic.
Great.
So you're not
What?
heartbroken?
I don't know.
What does that mean?
What?
I mean, it's pretty easy. Either you are or you're not. So you don't know.
No. I don't know. I mean, I guess I am.
You guess.
I am. Jesus Christ, okay? Yes.
When I was like 13, this girl moved into the duplex across the street from mine or whatever. Although we were a bit young, I think we both knew that we loved each other, you know? We hardly spoke to one another, but we'd write these love letters to each other. We'd seal them with lipstick kisses or spray perfume on it. We would gush to each other in these letters. I mean, some of them were "I love you," but others were these exhausting volumes of long sentences that we just had no experience with, you know? Not that we were intending them not to be, we just didn't. There were these odes to things we had no experience with yet, you know? Anyway. I had a dream the other day that I found the letters in Charlie's room. That's the girl I wrote all the letters to. And, I walked up to the dresser and I opened the drawer and there they were. They practically turned to dust. Like they never existed. So now I'm like, I wonder what actually happened to those letters, you know? I mean, they could be in a drawer in a dilapidated house somewhere, or they're just caked to the side of a dumpster in a landfill in the middle of nowhere, you know?
I don't get it. What does that mean?
Well, I think it means that everything we do in this life will be forgotten. And that's all encompassing. I mean, not just any average body, everyone. I mean, like when we die, we physically will turn to dust and then nothing. And then everybody that we knew, had loved us, memories of us, they're gonna die too. And yeah, maybe they'll give us a tombstone. But that's gonna get cracked. It's gonna be one of those where the epitaph's all fucked up, covered in moss, worn away. You can't even read it anyway, so everything we did is eventually forgotten.
You believe that?
Yeah, I do. I mean, for some people, it's gonna take longer, but I don't know. How do you give an example of something that's been forgotten?
Well, what about the Bible? I mean, people are going to forget the Bible.
Yes, I think so. I mean, it'd be fucked up if there was an exception to the rule, so. The kids don't read the Bible anymore, so they're not gonna show their kids. So there you go. It's already being forgotten. Plus, the oldest written story is the Epic of Gilgamesh, and that's on borrowed time too. So. Holy shit.
Oh my God.
Sappho.
What?
Pain penetrates me drop by drop. It's Sappho. Prosperity that the golden muses gave me was no delusion. Dead. I will not be forgotten. That's Sappho too, though.
Touch me.
My hands are sticky. This theater is so dirty.
So?
There is a light which seeks you perpetually. Do not be afraid of it. There is a light which seeks you perpetually. Do not be afraid of it. There is a light which seeks you perpetually. Do not be afraid of it. There is a light which seeks you perpetually. Do not be afraid of it. Do not be afraid of it. But this light has come to break you up. grind you into oblivion. Separate your body from the truth. You will only be remembered in details that cannot be captured. As such, so will I.
I can hardly find you anymore.
So will we.
And when I do, it's quick and it's ferocious.
As such, so will I.
Hey! No, you can't be in here.
Yeah, I know. Sorry. I'm leaving.
So will we.
How'd you even get in here in the first place? Someone didn't do their job properly last night. Well,
Remember when we were gonna go see that play at school? Medea, I think. You said yes. And then what happened? You were gone for like a week. And didn't even see you come out of your house. Thought you were sick or something. But I waited. On closing night, I went. Alone. All that time you were hiding.
wanted to.
Sleeping in the woods behind the stadium. You were sick. Really sick.
I wanted you to. We can relate.
To what?
All the dirt and debris on the road. Once it was all rock, or glass, or dead leaves, or bugs, or garbage. Smashed back into the dust from whence it came. Pulverized even further under the weight of perpetual tires.
I don't want to relate to that.
But you can.
What you drinking, hon?
Whiskey and whatever beer's cheapest, I guess.
I've been on a stage before. Have you? What you're saying. You're a pretty avid drinker, huh?
Who the hell uses the word avid in reference to drinking?
Okay.
I mean, it's not like that though. Like, I think I drink because there's like certain feelings I want to avoid, or I just don't want to see certain things from a different perspective, you know? True. Makes me feel pretty shitty in my head.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, just like life in general.
No, it's not just life in general. It's like being a speck of dust in the middle of nothing, just trying to work it out, working for some rich asshole who clearly has a better life than you. And then you wondering if this is your entire fucking purpose in this life. And then there's like nostalgia, I guess. Good or bad.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, I don't even know if nostalgia can be good.
Holy shit. Okay. I mean, yeah. That is pretty messed up.
I'm not saying this so you guys feel bad for me. Like, oh, poor pity me and my poor fucking tortured childhood. Like, I'm very fucking serious.
We believe you. I believe you.
I'm just pretty drunk right now. So, like, A, no one's gonna remember, or B, no one gives a shit anyway. So,
I think we care. Like, I'm listening, and I'm taking you seriously. Okay. That wasn't a good.
Well, then he's not gonna remember it, is he? He's not gonna remember it.
Fair enough. Cheers.
Cheers.
Wow.
Let me tell you about how I did Shakespeare in high school.
No, come on. Okay, stop.
Sorry. I think you're gonna have to get him a cab. Adios.
Do it.
Why?
Why not?
Wow. That's really beautiful.
Yes.
Is this what you do? I mean, of course you paint, but is this what you do for a living?
That's a weird way to put it.
What? The living part? Yeah, I guess you're right. Why did you do that?
Every day. I do it every day.
Is it like some Tibetan San Mandela or something?
Yeah, I guess. Something like that.
What the fuck? Doves and pigeons are from the same genus or species or something like that, but they used to live on cliffs and be called rock doves. And now they're lost. Far away from home. Some people call them homeless birds.
But really, they're homeless doves.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I didn't know that.
Could I have these?
Sure.
Thanks.
Officer? Everything all right?
Everything's just fine.
It's just that as a servant of the Lord, I feel a little obliged to help in any way that I can.
Well, I'm sure it don't go unnoticed. I believe we got it under control here.
God bless you then.
Hello? You here? Just trying to get a gas can and some motor oil. Not trying to steal or anything, I'm just... No rush. I'm just gonna get some gas. I guess if you're here when I come back. I don't know. not stealing or anything. I was just... I'm still in the store. I was just waiting because I didn't see anyone. Well, hey, kitty. Here, kitty. Come here. Maybe there's some food in here, huh? Where would it be? Uh-huh. Little kitty lost in limbo, huh? Whatever fuck dystopia this is. Here's your food. I'm your friend. You know that, right? Maybe I should give you a name. Can't just give a cat a name. Has to come naturally, I think. Right? The naming of a cat is a difficult matter. It isn't one of your holiday games. Guess this is it. The enigmatic cat remains so. just came to me.
Does it terrify you that everything in your life might actually be happening? I mean, yeah. Maybe it's because we know that everything's more precious in silence. How? So that we might hear our fingers on one another's skin. So that we might feel the trembling body. Or notice the palpitating heart. You want me? I'm afraid to want you.
Why? Why are you afraid?
Because you intimidate me. And it feels dangerous to love you. You love me?
Then we crossed our separate yards to our separate houses, never turning to look at each other. Not at the same time, at least. And we scrubbed the dirt from our separate feet on our separate doormats. And we disappeared into our separate darks and closed our separate doors behind us.
Father, Son, Holy Ghost. Now, isn't that something? Oh, you poor child. I imagine that right now, all you see is pain and abandonment. Perhaps even punishment. In this situation that undoubtedly you also see as a grave tragedy. That is not the case. Look around you. You are alive. God has left you here, delivered you from the wanton hands of death, where I might find you and be the physical form of His divine love. Great is His almighty plan for you.
The wind is mauling some landscape. Somewhere, snow is falling. An innumerable mass is calling. For you. Unbind me.
Why is he here? Why is gone? Teach me, God.
You needn't be afraid. For unreal is the work of God. Unreal is His power. And now that He has spared your temporal, earthly body, I don't doubt you'll want absolutely nothing else than to thank Him. To repay Him. And you will. You will get the chance to. He will provide you that opportunity. I'm afraid that's all we have. But, really, what better sustenance than the blood in the body? I know a doctor that can come in the morning. Don't you worry. You've got nothing to fear anyway. Like I said, our Father has great plans for you. Just wait. You'll see. Tomorrow you'll wake up in the arms of our shining Savior. Sleep, child.
We can relate. Quietness. Quietness.
What is that?
Probably not what you think it is.
I don't know what it is, so it's probably not anything.
Bless you, Doctor.
Father. You should take her to the hospital. I can do more for her there than I can. She's very dehydrated. She needs food.
Perhaps just the loving hands of the Lord, which I can provide. I think we'll find that's all she needs. How you feel?
I feel like a drunk sloth. In a hammock or something.
I was a deacon at a church before this one. A big one. Downtown. There's this old, beautiful cathedral that had been there since before the Civil War. Anyway, first year I was there, I stayed all night after Christmas Eve Mass in case anyone should want to come in. No one did. Except till about 3 or so in the morning. There was this young woman, looked like she had just barely made it in, severely pregnant, totally devoured by her own devastation. Looked like she had made a go of killing herself more than once.
Do you hear that?
She just came in, fell into my arms, and started crying. And when I quietly asked who the father was, well, that's when she really started sobbing. I did not have an idea what to do. It never happened to me. So all of a sudden, I just start stroking her hair, and I start crying too. Not for sorrow or for sympathy's sake, but because I was a beaming rod of holy light.
It feels like my body's vibrating.
I told her, I said, you're no different than the Holy Mother. She blacked out and woke up pregnant too. I told her sin is all just perspective, you know?
So I went to the Garden of Love.
I told her you are not damned
So
because of
many
this.
sweet flowers bore.
Oh, the contrary.
And I saw that it was just a grave. And all the flowers are tombstones.
No one was present when the world was created
And all
except
priests
God.
are dressed in black and walking their
Therefore,
rounds.
none of us are familiar or understand His workings. Our knowledge is not God's knowledge. Our logic differs from God's logic. Our nature is God's, but He is not
I'm
ours.
bending briars with my joys and desires.
My song is love unknown, my Savior's love to me. Love to the loveless shown.
It's curious. The ability one has to be conscious of another without the advantage of seeing them.
Lost intimacy. They're staring at the void. Feet have been where they've stood. Certain places I can return to. Stand where you did. I have them in my memory. They are mine. They belong to me. And if only you'd embrace for both. Is this existence? I know who you are. I know your name. Say it.
I could only have a name. Then you would eventually not be able to speak it. I could only have a body that you would eventually not be able to see it. As such, you will forget me.
So let's try this again, why don't we? They say the third time is the charm. Let's try it again. The third time is the jump. Oh no, we must try it again. Surely the last time was just a practice period. Now you can change.
This is how you will remember me. As a patient and perfect image of love. Or as a monstrosity of annihilation. Not in the commands or instincts of the flesh. Only in the details, which can never be captured. The Logos.
third